What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So this is probably one of the most highly requested videos on my page, on my Instagram, on my TikTok, and I don't know why, because I'm not a fragrance girl. I very rarely show fragrances on any of my get ready with me's. I'm just not sure, but I'm gonna take a stab at it and give you guys my take on the things that I have and just kind of go from there. But I don't know what the craze is. Everyone loves fragrances. I am not a fragrance expert. I have what I have, and I'll just go through my collection, which is very small, and give you guys like my reasoning. But here's the thing. I probably don't speak about fragrances because there are 50 million of them, right? For different reasons. I could tell you this scent is great on me. It does not. Does not mean it's going to be great on you. Fragrances come down to what everyone knows is body chemistry. If your chemistry is set up differently, it's going to smell different. I have smelled things on one person and hated it, smelled it on someone else and loved it, and then I purchased it and it was just okay. It pretty much varies across the board. So you requested it, so here's my small take. Let me first start off. So here's my little tray, and it's usually sitting in the back there of my fragrances, and it's not a lot, right? So we're going to go through the tray. I'm going to show you guys all of my stuff. So I'm very cozy today. I'm sitting in my pajamas. I am probably going to wash this makeup off and go to bed, and I wanted to film this before the night was over with, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get dressed. Let me just be cozy in my room and have on my pajamas, and let's kind of talk through fragrances, right? So as I mentioned, each one is different. I'm going to start off with my body washes, right? And here's another thing. I'm not necessarily a fragrance girl. Do I wear perfume? Absolutely, right? But I'm from a time when fragrances were like $100. That was a very expensive fragrance, okay? And now we're in the Killian and Creed era, which has been around for a while, but we're in the Kurt Dijon era, and fragrances are $300 and $400. I'm not interested, okay? Much like candles, to me, I'm just spraying money away, and I just don't think it's that serious, in my opinion. So let me start with my body washes. So that, to me, body washes and lotions are a cheat code. I believe in samples. So I believe in going to the department store and saying, hey, I want to try your fragrance. Can I get a sample of this? Or let me buy the hand lotion, and then they usually give you samples, right? And I will put the sample in my bag, and I'll reapply the lotion throughout the day. That is my go-to with these $300, $400, and $500 fragrances. I'm not purchasing them. For me to buy them, it has to really like hit it out the park for me. Like, that is a lot of money when there's so many ways to smell great, okay? So my first step is body washes. I think that they're a great option. I love going to bed smelling really, really great. It just makes me feel good throughout the night. But also, when you have on the body wash along with the lotion possibly, or the body cream, it gives off a really nice scent. So the three that I have is, I have the Senthol 33. This is by Le Labo. You guys know this is a very popular scent by them. I love it. And here's the thing. I didn't like woodsy scents until I smelled Senthol 33 on myself. I love it. Le Labo is a company that you can definitely go. They already have them usually pre-packaged. They're in Nordstrom's. They have their own standalone stores, but you can always go over and get samples, and they're already pre-packaged in like a little, I thought I would have one over here, but I don't. A little like, envelope that they'll give you. And so I got the body wash, and I also have the detergent. I'm really into, now that's what I'm into, is like high-end detergents. I love them for my linens. But the Senthol 33 is one of my favorites. Funny enough, this shower gel, it's amazing. It smells very good. But it, like a piece of soap or whatever, popped in my eye one day, and I've been terrified of it ever since. Also, there was a recall on the detergent, and it kind of just shook me a little bit. And even here reading the label, it said 24 months. I think I'm well out of that, so maybe it went bad. I don't know. But if you're looking for that Senthol 33 scent, you can get that with this and probably a lotion or a sample, but it is very potent. The next one is going to be the Kurt Dijon Baccarat 540. I have the body wash here. You see, I use it, but sparingly. Probably the most expensive of the three that I have. I think this was $98 or $89. I can transpose numbers sometimes. And it's not bad. It's a body wash. It smells good. You can use it as a hand soap as well. I may actually put it on my vanity and use it as a hand soap versus using it as a body wash. So I usually wash normal with my Dove soap, and then my last lather down I would use this. But the scent, I don't smell it when I go to lay down. I don't know if I need to add the lotion with it. It's just not doing it for me, so I don't recommend it. I do think the Baccarat is a very great, beautiful scent. I think for some people right now, it's a little bit what they consider like old, like we've been there, done that. And that's the other thing I'm sick of with fragrances, why I don't get too attached. It's like there are these it fragrances. Wear what works on your body and your body type at the end of the day, okay? So, it wasn't bad. Try it if you like, maybe with the lotion, but $100 is kind of a lot of money. My favorite by far, I've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks, the Byredo Ball de Freak. It makes me want to try a few other ones. I've been using this almost 3 times a week, and you see where I am for like the last 3 weeks or so. I just put a little in my hand, lather up, and it smells so pleasant and so good. So if you want to go the cheap route, I do think that body wash, hand lotions, body creams, that's an easy way to go. So let's get into, since I talked about the Coeur d'Alene, I have a few products from there, okay? And this was me being cheap, which funny enough, I probably paid for the perfume since doing this, but I have the Baccarat hair mist. This was like maybe like $90 or $89. Not bad. I usually layer this in, and I'll show you what I use with it. This is the hair mist. And then I also have the scented body oil. Smells great. And then I have the sparkle body oil here. I got this for a gift from my cousin. I haven't used it as much, but I do use it when I put on my fragrance, and I think that it's kind of nice. So I've barely used this, okay? So all of that together for Baccarat, I've probably purchased the perfume already. Now, if you know, you know. Zara Red Temptation. So that's probably the closest you're going to get to Baccarat. So my cheat code is I spray this on, and then I layer with all those other things. I put the hair mist in, I put the body oil on, I shower with the gel, and then I have this. And almost every single time I wear it, someone's like, oh, you have a Baccarat, you have a Baccarat, you have a Baccarat. They don't know all I have on really is the other pieces, and this is the Zara Red Temptation. I will link this. This goes out of stock all the time. It's like $35 for this size bottle, but Zara also just introduced their version of a body oil, a body shimmer oil. Let me shake it so you guys can see it. And I mean, it's not far off. I'm gonna try to do a close up there. It's not far off. It gives off just as much glitter as that one. While I'm speaking about Zara, I have one other scent that I just fell in love with this year. I'm not sure if this is a scent they're going to carry all the time, so I hold this one near and dear to my heart. This is my everyday when I don't want to, in the wintertime normally. And it is the Magnificently Dubai. Every time, let's see if it'll focus. Every time I wear this, I get a compliment. It is absolutely, it says from sunrise to sunset, bathe in adventure. This is a nice woodsy scent, and I would say it definitely, so I usually mix this and the Centaur 33 together in the winter. Oh, it's amazing. I cannot explain this. It smells like a man, but a bougie woman at the same time. I don't know. I love it. And I'm not a woodsy leather girl, but this is what this is. Every single time, every time I wear it, constantly compliments. So this came out, I think, with Zara. They had like something for like different countries. I'm hoping this comes back because I'm ordering 2 bottles. So I'm a little more than, I just got this probably November, and I haven't even used it this summer. And look how much I have. I use it every day. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, and I forgot to add, I also have the Baccarat lotion. So I went Baccarat crazy. Like, when I saw the scent was that much money, I think I just decided one at a time, which again, collectively, I paid for the fragrance. But these were all purchased at different times. And so when I layer all this on, it's very much so giving Baccarat. My next scent is going to be Montel. So I got this Amber Musk, probably, this is the Montel here. I got this maybe 2 years ago. It should be about gone. Disappointing. That's probably what I will say the most. It's disappointing. You can't see inside the bottle. I don't know how much is there. It feels like it's at least to maybe like here. I sprayed this on in the store. I went to go get something to eat. I went out to eat with a girlfriend, and I'm like sniffing my arm like, this is amazing. This is amazing. I think I need to have this. And let me tell you, I do think these companies sometimes will make the sample more potent. I think that's a cheat code. Make the sample more potent than the actual product, because this is just not the same. Does it smell amazing? It really does. I love it. But I don't smell it. I think I received one compliment when my first day I got it and I wore it, and someone told me I smelled rich. I have not been paid that compliment since, okay? And I think this was about, I have to look them up. I think they're like 190, which in the perfume world is still very reasonable, funny enough. But once this is gone, I'm good. So we talked about the Centol 33. I do own one small bottle here. The one thing I do like about the fragrance is they do give you these labels where you can put your own, like, you can put a message on the label, which I think is really great for a Mother's Day or graduation present, right? And so I got the smallest bottle. I've had this actually for a while, maybe even like close to 2 years now. And I do love it. I mix it in with those two, but I keep it near and dear to my heart because it's, I wouldn't say expensive, but for this little bottle, I think this was like I have to look it up, maybe $120, something like that for this small bottle. So I love this. This is probably one of my favorite scents. No, it is my favorite scent for the winter, hands down. And then when I mix these two together, it's like dynamite. Absolutely love it. So let's get into like my everyday scents, right? I think those are like the scents you wear all the time. They're not as expensive. You're not going out. You're probably just going to work, right? First up would be Chanel Chance. If you've smelled this before, it is probably a go-to for a lot of people. It's a lingering scent. I always know when a woman has been in the room and I'm like, oh, she has no Chanel Chance. She could have left 10 minutes ago. I can still smell the Chance, okay? My only gripe, of course, is very what I would consider like basic, right? And I'm okay with that because I'm not looking to spend a ton of money on fragrances. It's a basic scent. It's very light. It's very beautiful. But here's my gripe with this. It gets in your clothing and it smells weird after like a day. What I mean by that is, so you know, you may not wash your jeans after one wear, right? But if you spray this on it, at least for me, leave in the comments below, does this work for you guys? It smells very weird. It makes my clothes smell dirty. I don't know how to explain it, but the scent loses a lot of integrity like after like 24 hours and once it sits in your clothing, and I have to wash them. I cannot, I've tried it many of times. I have to wash it. I cannot wear the jeans a second time because it just has a weird scent inside of it. So the only thing I don't like about that is especially on vacation, because you know, you may wear a pair of shorts or a pair of jeans maybe 2 or 3 times on vacation if you're on like a 5 or 6 day vacation, right? And this scent, it just smells dirty and weird. I don't like it. So other than that, it's one of my favorite go-to everydays, but I only wear it now if I know it's in something I'm going to change and have to wash the next day. So that's my only gripe with this. I also have it in the spray here. Now this doesn't do the same thing. It's not as strong as the perfume, but I got this to go into my gym bag probably a few years back. I love the scent so much. So this is kind of, you know, it's a sheer moisture mist, and I just put this on if I'm running out on errands or something like that and I don't really want to put on a perfume. This works just great. Also, the price point is really good. The next like easy everyday basic scent is Prada Candy. One of my favorite scents, one of my favorite go-tos. It's one of those scents that I forgot about for about maybe 3 years. And then I was like, you know what? I haven't had Prada Candy in a while. Like, let me buy another bottle. And you can see I'm already like partial the way through. Now, my daughter, who's 16, also loves this scent too, so she steals it a lot. But I think this is a great scent, a good everyday scent. It's very easy. Unlike the Chanel, it doesn't sit in my clothing, so I love that. But again, I think we're in a world where everyone wants to have that boutique high-end scent, so these just come off as like basic. But guess what? If you're going to work, you're running errands, you're just meeting someone at a happy hour, these work out really great. Now, 2 of my new favorite scents that I consider like high-end scents is Kilian Good Girl Gone Bad. I'm going to have to pull the plug. I buy these for $50 from Sephora. Every time there's a sale, I get 20% off during the VIB sale for $40. And I keep buying them. I keep buying them. At this point, I have to just buy a bottle. I Love this. This is my high end. I'm going to dinner. I'm going to a wedding. She wants to smell rich. She wants to smell fabulous. This agrees with me, my body, and my body chemistry. Love her to death, okay? The next one is going to be, that I just discovered, is the Byredo Ball de Freak. I did not purchase that yet. I will get a few more samples to test it out, but I think these two are my new like high-end scents, and I just love it. I mean, this just makes me happy. It releases something every time I spray it in my body. And again, if I've gone through 3 of these already, I know I like the scent. And at that point, it's like, okay, now I can go ahead and buy the real perfume. That is also a cheat code. Sephora does they have really good exclusive brands at Sephora, and they always have a travel size. So check them out. Also Ulta, to see if they have a travel version of your high-end perfume. That way you can get a really good try, because these travel sizes, really after like 3 sprays, you're done. You're really, really done. So try to go ahead and get this one where I think you can use it for at least a week or 2 straight. This is going to last you maybe 2 days, right? So this is worth the investment. And that's my collection, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to see more, I don't have any more. This is all I got. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.